Hey everybody, in this video series, I'm going through every free widget in the Elementor theme and page builder. I believe Elementor is the best page builder on the market, and I use it in my full-time job and in my freelancing. If you want to download Elementor, free or paid, visit the link in the description of this video. It is an affiliate link, so I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to buy Elementor from my link, thank you for supporting the channel. Then make sure to come back here to learn more about Elementor, Divi, and other web design tools on this YouTube channel. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. In this video, we're doing a deep dive on all of the possibilities with the progress bar widget in the free version of Elementor. To get started, we can just go here in this left sidebar and search up progress bar and click and drag it anywhere on the page. So as we can see, just looking at this, we have my skill as a web designer. Right now, the default is at 50%. I just want to make a little note before we jump too far into this tutorial. I don't think I have ever used this element anywhere on any of my websites. I rarely want to tell someone that I am not an expert at something. Maybe I would want to if I was making a site that I was going to send to a potential employer and I wanted to list out all of my strengths. But even then, that's not really my style. Maybe you have a situation that this makes sense and you want to use it. So by all means, I hope this video really helps you do that. Now let's go through all of the options in the progress bar. First, we have the title. That's my skill right here. We can write anything we want in here, like I'm very good at this. Or if we delete it entirely, it'll just go away. There isn't going to be an awkward white space right above it. But for this tutorial, let's add back my skill. Under type, this is another thing that's on a couple widgets, and I have never used it before. You can set it to info, success, and it largely just changes the color here. We can also change the color in the style tab, so I tend to leave this at the default. The percentage is how good you are at this thing. So we can set this that my skill is 90% as a web designer. And then if we don't want to show this 90% and we just want to show that it's clearly pretty high, then I can just hide this percentage. And now you'll just see the blue line go further across the screen. This I can also change from web designer to YouTuber or, again, anything else. Now under style, we can change the color here. So this color can be anything we'd like, but I'm going to put it at my global colors as my accent color. Now this background color can also be anything we want. But I want this to be the same hue as my accent color. So I'll click this, and then you'll see if I bring this transparency down, right here, it is getting lighter. So now if we go back here and we edit this at all, you can see that it's the same blue, but now it's just getting a lot darker. It's more on brand. We can change the height of this to either be very small or very large, like this. We'll keep it at about 50 for this tutorial. And then we can set a border radius as well. So right now it is pretty sharp. It has pretty sharp edges. But I can make it look more like a pill if I'd like to. Or I can use the percentage for the border radius. But I think this looks a little bit odd. So I have never used that either. Let's keep this looking like a pill for now. The inner text is next. We can change this color to anything we want. That's this YouTuber text right here. So we can make this fully white or red. I really like this being white, and I have a global color as white. And it's pretty small right now, so let's change this size maybe to 18, just so it's an even number. Now we have our title style. So that is the my skill text. We can change this text color to be anything we want, but I will change it to be black or maybe dark blue, just so it matches a little bit. And then we can change this to be any size we want as well. Now in advanced, there isn't really that much stuff you can do here. You can add a border here, but it doesn't really look that great because it's over the entire section, not over just this area, not just the progress bar. So we'll just get rid of that for now. So there's not really that much useful things that you can do with the advanced tab and the progress bar. There are a couple situations where you might want to use this, so I'll go over those right now. We can duplicate this by right-clicking and just clicking duplicate, and then maybe we'll duplicate this again. I'll go to my skill as a YouTuber, and I'll change this to actor, and let's get rid of my skill because it's pretty clear that this is my skill here. And then for this one, I'll say this is web designer. And I'll get rid of my skill again. Right now, this looks pretty boring, and I'll change these a little bit as well. But let's go back in this section. Maybe we can add a little bit of padding in advanced, just so we have a little bit more breathing room. Let's do 100 on the top and bottom. And then if we go into the style of this section that's highlighted in blue right now, we can change the background. And I think that's really where we're going to be able to make this look a little bit more alive. We can make the color for the background like this. Maybe it's a green or a yellow, but I think this too is just a little bit boring. So maybe it's a gradient instead. All you have to do is click on gradient right here. You can change how far this gradient goes. And this is also interesting. It really still directs my attention to where I want it to go. But I think there can be a little bit more movement here. That's where this video comes in. If you paste a video link in here, which I will do right here. Now let's paste this video link. This is a GoPro video, but it is pretty lively and pretty cool to see in the background. This is a situation where I could see using a video background like this, maybe setting a start and end time. We can also add a background overlay here, just so it's a little bit clearer and it pops a little bit more. But as I mentioned before, I wouldn't use this widget anyways, but if I were going to use it, this is how I would do it. And then at the very end, just don't forget to click update. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. If you want to learn more about Elementor, click the links in the description, and you'll also love this custom playlist I've put together just for you that puts together all of the videos in this series, each one taking a deep dive on each free widget in Elementor. Thanks for watching.